Hello, my name's Matt Henderson, and this is an audition for Porfiry in Crime and Punishment for CenterStage. Thank you so much for coming to see me. I do enjoy talking to you, dear boy, so much. You don't mind, do you? Have a seat if you like. I hope you'll excuse me if I don't sit down, but I need to keep moving right now. Hemorrhoids, you see. Yeah, I keep thinking about taking up some kind of calisthenic exercise. I know some of my superiors even skip rope in their offices. Can you picture me skipping rope? Well. I'm very interested in your perspective on this case, Raskolnikov, because I've been struggling with this one, and I find what you have to say fascinating with regards to the murder of the old pawnbroker woman. Why, who knows, dear boy? You may help me solve this crime yet, You know, so many crimes are so badly concealed that they're easily solved. Why do you suppose that is? Almost all criminals leave such obvious clues behind.
I'm not certain, Inspector. I guess the most important reason has to do with the criminal himself. It's not like it's impossible to conceal a crime.
Oh, unfortunately, I'd have to agree with you. In most cases, there isn't a shred of evidence to begin with, but somehow the criminal always manages to find some way to give himself away. It's as if an almost childish recklessness overcomes him at that very moment when he needs caution and judgment the most.
That is precisely what I maintain in my article. This recklessness takes hold of a man like a disease. It develops gradually and becomes more intense until right before the crime. The process continues for some time after the crime, depending upon the individual. Then, like any disease, it passes.
Yeah, but does the disease produce the crime? That is the criminal sick to begin with and therefore destined to commit a crime, or is crime by its own innate peculiarities always accompanied by something like disease?
I don't know. I do think that some people are immune to these weaknesses. My extraordinary people.
I'm glad you brought up these extraordinary people again, dear boy. I can't get this notion out of my head. I'm completely taken with it. Tell me, how can you tell extraordinary people from ordinary ones? Are there signs at birth? Can you see it in their eyes?
I don't really know.
Forgive the natural anxiety of a practical law-abiding citizen, but couldn't they wear a special uniform, for instance? Even be branded in some way? It could get very confusing, especially if a member of one category imagines that he belongs to the other, begins to eliminate his obstacles, as you so cheerfully put it. Are there a lot of these extraordinary people who have the right to kill?
No. People with new ideas, people with the scarcest ability to say anything new, are extremely few in number. Extraordinarily few, in fact.
Do you think it's possible that I am one of these extraordinary men? Or you?
Possibly. Anything is possible, Inspector.
This morning, sir, I went to see my dear Sonia. I went to ask her for a pick-me-up. Well, this very bottle was bought with her money. 30 kopecks she gave me. With her own hands. She said nothing. She only looked at me without a word. That is not done on this earth. People are grieved for, wept over, and not reproached. Not reproached. And it hurts more! It hurts more, sir, when one is not reproached. 30 kopecks, yes, sir. Maybe she needs it now, huh? What do you think, my dear sir? Here Her own father took that money for drink. And I am drinking it. And I have already drunk it. And come, who will have pity on a man like me? Eh? Are you sorry for me, sir? Or not? Tell me, sir. Are you sorry? Or not?